Welcome to AF Tales. Today's story is about a man who discovers his long-term girlfriend cheated on him right before Thanksgiving and has to decide whether to protect the holiday or protect himself. As you listen, think about what you would do if telling the truth meant disappointing everyone you love. My girlfriend said, "It meant nothing." I replied, "Then we're done." Then I told my parents, refused to sit at Thanksgiving pretending to be grateful, changed all my plans, and just watched as both families learned who really shattered our perfect holiday. I am Mitchell, 29 years old, quality control manager at a manufacturing plant in Fort Worth, Texas. I make about $72,000 a year, rent a small 2-bedroom house in Arlington Heights, and for the last 5.5 years, I have been with my girlfriend, Jenna, who is 28. She is a dental hygienist at a family practice in Southlake. We met at church in the young adults group back in 2019 and have been together ever since. Most people in our lives already see us as a done deal. Future spouses, future parents, the couple who will be together forever. Monday night, I got home from work around 4:30, normal day at the plant. I was tired and looking forward to dinner and some mindless TV. Jenna was already there. She has a key, stays over most nights. Her toothbrush is in my bathroom. Half my closet is her clothes. We split groceries. On paper, we are basically living together without officially calling it that. But that night, something was off. She was sitting on the couch, crying. "We need to talk," she said. My stomach dropped. That sentence has never meant anything good in any relationship ever. I sat down next to her. "What is wrong? Did something happen at work?" She would not look at me, just stared down at her hands. "I need to tell you something, and I need you to let me finish before you say anything." Then she confessed. She had been hooking up with a guy from her CrossFit gym. His name is Kyle. He is a trainer there. It started about 2 weeks ago, 3 times total. The last time was Sunday afternoon. She told me she was going to brunch with coworkers from the dental office. I believed her. While I was at my parents' house watching the Cowboys game with my dad and eating leftover pizza, she was with him. I sat there on the couch and could not move. My brain kept trying to reject the information like a computer refusing corrupted data. Why, was all I could manage. I do not know. I felt stuck. We have been together so long and everyone keeps asking when we are getting engaged and your mom keeps making comments about grandkids and I just panicked. I needed to know if this is really what I want. It did not mean anything. It was just physical. "I love you. I want to be with you." "You slept with another guy 3 times, I said, "but you want to be with me." "It was a mistake. I know that now. That is why I am telling you." I got up, walked into the kitchen, poured a glass of water because my mouth was so dry I could not swallow. I stood at the sink for 5 minutes staring at the backsplash tiles. She followed me. "Say something, please. I need you to leave." "Mitchell, we need to talk about this." "Leave, get out." "No, we need to work through this tonight." "I am not leaving until we get out of my house." I did not yell, but my voice came out hard and cold. I had never heard myself sound like that. She started crying harder. Fine, but we are not done talking about this." She grabbed her purse and left. All her stuff stayed. Her clothes in my closet, her bathroom things, her books on my nightstand. I stood in the kitchen another 20 minutes. Then I went to the couch and sat in the exact spot she had been sitting. The cushion was still warm. I could still smell her perfume. I could not cry. I could not think. I just sat there until it got dark. I did not sleep that night. I lay on the couch because I could not go into the bedroom. It smelled like her. Sometimes your body knows it is not safe to rest, even when the house is quiet. Tuesday morning was surreal. She came back around 6:30, let herself in with her key. I was in the shower. When I got out, she was in my kitchen making coffee like nothing had happened. "We need to talk," she said. "I have to get ready for work." I called in sick. "You should too. We need to." "I am going to work." We did not speak while I got ready. She followed me around the house trying to talk. I ignored her, walked past her, left while she was still standing in the living room. She texted me all day. "I am so sorry. Please talk to me. I love you. It was a stupid mistake. I will do anything to fix this. Please do not give up on us. 17 texts by noon. I read everyone. I did not respond. Here is where things got more complicated. Thanksgiving was on Thursday, 2 days away. Less than 48 hours. Our families have been doing joint Thanksgiving for the past 7 years. Ever since Jenna and I got serious, it became our tradition. This year it was at her parents' house in Haltom City. Both families coming. My parents, my 2 older brothers, Travis and Dean, their wives, their kids. Her parents. Her younger sister home from college. My grandparents driving in from Abilene. 18 people. My dad already took Thursday and Friday off, which he rarely does. Both moms had been texting back and forth about dishes. My mom making her green bean casserole. Jenna's mom bought a 20-pound turkey. They prepared the guest room for my grandparents. The Cowboys game at 11:30, Dad's yelling at the TV, beers, then dinner around 3, pie at 6. The usual. Jenna kept begging. Please just get through Thursday. Do not ruin everyone's Thanksgiving. We can figure out us after the holiday. My parents already spent so much money on food. Your grandparents are already driving here. Please do not blow this up right before the holiday. I sat at work thinking, do I tell everyone now and ruin Thanksgiving for 18 people, or sit at the table, pretend nothing happened and deal with it on Friday? If I stay silent, I lie to my parents. I lie to everyone. I sit across from Jenna knowing where she was on Sunday and smile for family photos. This is where many people stay and hope it gets better, even when the pattern is already clear. Tuesday night when I got home, Jenna's car was in my driveway. Part of me wanted to keep driving, but it is my house. I pay the rent, so I went in. She was in the kitchen with grocery bags spread out. I am making dinner, she said. Chicken fried steak, your favorite. I just stared. I want to show you I am committed to fixing this, to us. I know I messed up, but I am here and I am fighting for this relationship. I sat at my own table and watched her cook. I did not help, I did not talk. She tried to make small talk. How was work? Did you see the group chat about the Christmas party? Your mom texted me about Thursday. That last line made my stomach twist. We ate in silence. She made mashed potatoes, gravy, green beans. It was good. I hated that it was good. I could not taste any of it. After dinner, she tried to start another talk, crying, saying it meant nothing, that she chose me. I went to the bedroom. She followed. I told her I needed to be alone. We cannot heal if we are not communicating, she said. I locked myself in the bathroom and took a 40-minute shower just to get away. When I came out, she was in my bed in one of my t-shirts like everything was normal. I grabbed a pillow and went back to the couch. I did not sleep that night either. Around 3 in the morning, I was scrolling Reddit comments on my phone, reading strangers reacting to my situation. One comment hit me. If your mom knew, would she want you sitting at that table pretending? That question cracked something open. My mom loves Jenna, calls her her future daughter-in-law, shows her friends our pictures, talks about our future kids. But if my mom knew Jenna cheated on me, she would never want me to sit at a Thanksgiving table and smile through it. I realized by staying quiet, I was lying to my family to protect Jenna from consequences. Wednesday morning at 6, I made a decision. I called in sick. First time in 2 years. My supervisor was surprised, told me to feel better. Then I got in my truck and drove to my parents' house in North Fort Worth. They live in a small house, both retired now. Dad was an HVAC tech. Mom worked in an elementary school cafeteria for 30 years. They are usually home watching game shows. Mom opened the door in a bathrobe. One look at my face and her expression changed. Mitchell, what is wrong? Why are you not at work? Is Dad home? He is in the garage. Honey, you are scaring me. Dad came in wiping his hands on a rag. What happened? We sat at their kitchen table, the same table I grew up at, the table where I first told them about Jenna. I tried to talk and just broke down crying. I am not a crier, but I could not stop. Mom came around and hugged me. Dad sat there stiff, not good with emotions, just watching. Eventually, I managed to tell them everything. The cheating, Kyle from CrossFit, 3 times in 2 weeks. Sunday afternoon while I was watching football with Dad, Mom's face moved from shock to hurt to fury. "That girl," she said, shaking. "That girl has sat at my table every Sunday for 5 years. She ate my food. I gave her my grandmother's recipes. I called her my daughter." Dad stayed quiet for a long moment. Then he said, "You are not going to that dinner tomorrow." "But Dad, everyone already." "No, you are not doing it. I am not watching my son sit there and lie to me." Mom picked up her phone. "I am calling Linda." Linda is Jenna's mom. They have become friends, text about recipes, shop together. Mom did not ease into it. "Hi, Linda, we will not be coming to Thanksgiving tomorrow. Jenna cheated on Mitchell and broke his heart. We are not celebrating with her." I could hear Linda through the speaker, defensive, muffled words, but clear tone. "We do not know the whole story, Patricia. Relationships are complicated. These things happen. It takes 2 people to create problems in a relationship." My mom's voice turned cold. "The whole story is your daughter had sex with another man while in a committed relationship with my son. Multiple times, we are not coming, and tell Jenna to leave Mitchell alone." Then she hung up. She called my oldest brother Dean next. "Change of plans for tomorrow," she said. "Jenna cheated on your brother. We are not going to their house. We are doing Thanksgiving here instead." Silence. Then, "Are you serious? Is Mitch okay?" "He is here with me now. We will be there. What do you need us to bring?" She called Travis. Same conversation, same answer. Immediate loyalty. "We are doing Thanksgiving here tomorrow," Mom said. "Emergency Thanksgiving. It will not be fancy, but it will be honest." Dad went to Albertsons. Night before Thanksgiving, shelves picked over. He came back with a small frozen turkey, potatoes, canned cranberry sauce, a frozen pie. My phone started ringing. Jenna. I let it go to voicemail, finally answered around 2. She was hysterical. "You told them. You ruined Thanksgiving. My parents are humiliated." "Your mom was so cruel to my mom. She said horrible things. How could you do this to my family?" "I ruined it," I said. "Jenna, you ruined it when you cheated. This is exactly why I did not want to tell you before the holiday. I knew you would overreact and do something like this." That line made me stop. "Wait, you timed this. You confessed Monday night because Thanksgiving was 2 days away. You thought I would stay quiet to avoid ruining the holiday." Silence. "You were using Thanksgiving as leverage to trap me into staying." "That is not. I just did not want you are twisting this. Do not contact me again. We are done." I hung up, blocked her number. Blocked her on social media. It felt numb, but also lighter. That evening, Mom insisted I come to the Wednesday night church service. Our church always does one before Thanksgiving. I did not want to go. I said everyone would ask questions. "Let them ask," she said. We went. Sat in our usual spot, 4th row from the back. Before the service even started, people came over. "All set for tomorrow, excited for the big meal. Is Jenna meeting you here?" Mom answered the same way every time. "Change of plans. Jenna will not be joining us anymore." She did not elaborate, but her tone said enough. By the end of the service, half the church knew something. People whispered, checked their phones, looked over at us. It is strange to watch your private life turn into community news in real time. We went home. Travis was already there on the back porch with a 6-pack. "Heard you had a day," he said, handing me a beer. We sat outside for 2 hours. He talked about his own marriage struggles, the normal stuff, fights about money, stress. Then he said, "The one thing you cannot come back from is betrayal. You did the right thing. You chose yourself. That is not selfish. That is survival." That night, I slept in my old bedroom and actually slept through. Thursday morning, Thanksgiving, I woke up and for a second forgot everything. Then it came back. Mom was already cooking. Dad was trying to calm her down about the turkey. My grandparents arrived around 10. They already knew. Grandma hugged me and said, "That girl never deserved you anyway." I had never known she did not really like Jenna. My brothers and their families showed up around 11. Travis's kids asked, "Where is Miss Jenna?" "She is not coming anymore, buddy," he said. The meal itself was fine. The turkey was dry. Mom worried about it. Dean's wife had brought extra sides and saved the spread. There was an empty feeling at the table. Jenna had sat there for 7 years. Now it was just a chair. During the Cowboys game, it was just me and my dad. Usually Jenna's dad would be there too. The game was terrible. Halfway through, Dad muted the TV. "You know," he said, "football does not matter. You being okay matters." It was the first time in my life my dad said something like that out loud. While all this was happening, Jenna's family had their own Thanksgiving. I heard from church people that her mom posted something online about being grateful for family who stick together through hardship. Jenna posted a sad quote about mistakes and forgiveness. Her version at church was that we had a fight and my family overreacted. My mom heard that Linda was telling people I had embarrassed them. The narrative depends on where you stand. The practical problem stayed. My stuff was at the house. My Xbox, clothes, tools, books. I did not want to see Jenna. Travis offered to come with me on Friday morning. I said yes. How did I actually feel? Not relieved, not destroyed, just tired. Sometimes healing does not feel like triumph. It just feels like going through the motions while you hurt less slowly. Friday we went to the house. Jenna was not there. She left the key under the mat. Walking inside felt strange. Photos of us on the walls. Her shoes by the door. Her shampoo in the shower. We moved fast. 30 minutes, just my things. On the kitchen counter was an envelope labeled Ring Fund with a note. "I am so sorry, I love you." I had been saving in that envelope for an engagement ring, about $6,000. I took the money, threw the note away. The first 3 weeks after Thanksgiving were rough. Jenna tried everything, texts from different numbers, emails, showing up in my work parking lot, her mom calling my mom to mediate. My mom shut that down. "Not this kind of mistake, leave my son alone." Jenna still went to church, but at a different service time. I switched to evenings. We built our own schedule to avoid each other. Christmas was the first in 6 years without her family. We did a small Christmas at my parents' house. It felt quieter, smaller. Wrong, but honest. Jenna sent a Christmas gift to my parents, a nice watch for me with a note that said, "I will always love you." I sent it back through her sister when I ran into her. New Year's Eve, Jenna called from blocked numbers, drunk, crying, saying she made the biggest mistake of her life. Said Kyle would not talk to her either. She had told him I was just her ex-roommate who would not move out. When he found out the truth, he blocked her. I felt a strange, cold validation. Through church gossip and social media, here is what I know now. She still works at the dental office but keeps to herself. Her Instagram is private. She started going to a different church across town. She did not lose her job or apartment. Her life just got smaller, quieter, sadder. Her sister told my sister-in-law that Jenna is in therapy, that she is dating someone new, probably a rebound. I moved out of the rental house in January. Too many ghosts. Now I live in a 1-bedroom apartment near work. $950 a month. It is bare. I have not decorated. It does not feel like home yet. In February, I got promoted to quality control supervisor. $78,000. Work is a good distraction. I still play in the softball league on Thursdays. I spend more time with my brothers. I go to church sometimes. Not every week. It feels different now. I have been on 3 first dates, 1 with a friend's cousin, 2 from dating apps. All nice women, no spark. I deleted the apps, not because I hate women, because right now I do not trust what my own feelings will do with anyone. Here is the part people do not talk about. I miss her specifically, not just having a girlfriend, her laugh, her texts, the way she stole my hoodies. The way she would curl up next to me on the couch during games. Intellectually, I know she betrayed me. Emotionally, I still love the version of her I thought was real. I am angry that she took away our whole history. Every memory is tainted. Even our first Thanksgiving image feels cracked. People tell me, "You will find someone better." I do not want someone better yet. I wanted her, just the version of her that did not cheat. I feel closer to my parents now. At the same time, I feel behind. My brothers are married with kids. I am single at 29. My mom stopped asking about dating. My dad sometimes says, "You are better off," and I nod, even on days I do not feel it. The ring fund went to moving costs, deposits, and therapy. I have been seeing a therapist since January, twice a month. She says healing is not linear. She is right. Some days are okay. Some days I am randomly angry. A guy cut me off in traffic and I wanted to punch something. That is not like me. I deleted almost all our photos except one from our first Thanksgiving with both families, everyone smiling. I kept it as a reminder that what I wanted was real, even if the person was not. I ran into Jenna once at Target in February. She looked different, hair shorter, thinner in a way that did not look healthy. She froze, I nodded, walked on. Later she texted from another new number. "It was good to see you, I hope you are happy." I did not respond, not from hate. I just did not have anything left to say. I do not have a clean, happy ending yet. I'm not in a new, amazing relationship. I did not get dramatic revenge. I just chose not to sit at a table and pretend to be thankful for a lie. Some days, I wonder if I overreacted. Most days, I know I made the only choice I could live with. I am not okay yet, but I am okay with not being okay yet. My therapist says that is progress. Lesson 1. Protecting a holiday at the cost of your self-respect is too high a price. No meal is worth lying to everyone who loves you. Lesson 2. Cheating is not just a moment of weakness. It is also a decision about whose pain will be carried in silence afterward. Lesson 3. Family who stand up for you when you are hurt are not making things worse. They are reminding you that you deserve honesty. Lesson 4. You do not have to perform gratitude for a relationship that has already broken its basic promise. Walking away can be the most honest kind of thanks you give yourself. Lesson 5. Healing is not fast or glamorous. Sometimes it is just showing up for work, going to therapy, and letting time slowly untangle what happened. Lesson 6. Missing the person you thought someone was does not mean you made the wrong choice by leaving who they actually are. What about you? At what point in this story would you have decided not to go to Thanksgiving? And have you ever chosen honesty over keeping the peace at a family event? Share your thoughts in the comments.